Hi everybody, I wanted to do a post talking about freedom. It's something that I find myself thinking about a lot and really wanting to clarify. There comes a point where we see perhaps that our lives are being encroached upon by social convention, by conglomerations of authority and power in society, perhaps. And so we say that we need our freedom. Now, the metaphor I wanted to share was of a salmon. Now, I don't know how many of you know this, but the salmon, the wild salmon in the ocean, has a lifespan that is really striking. It's born in a stream, usually far up inland, and it eventually swims out to the ocean, where it spends the majority of its life. And at the end of its life, it finds the exact same stream where it was born. And so if you can imagine that, every single salmon finds the exact same stream where it was born, swims up the stream, so jumping over logs, jumping over rock falls, swimming up that stream, where eventually it mates and dies. So nobody would contest the notion that a wild salmon is wild and free, but it sort of flies in the notion of what we think being wild and being free means, because at the human level, a lot of us are caught up with the notion that freedom means I can do whatever I want. Okay. It isn't really like that, though. Can the salmon do whatever it wants in that sort of I can choose. Oh, I've got all of these options and I can choose. It isn't quite like that. And you know, this kind of it's important for us to realize that at the heart of wildness there is an immense order. At the heart of wildness, at the heart of true freedom, there's an immense calling. There's an immense, what would you call it? An immense, I was going to say responsibility, but it's more like there's an immense opportunity at the heart of true freedom. Okay? You know, I also have this metaphor, this notion of what would happen if you took a salmon out of the stream as it was swimming up to its death, to mate and to die. If you took it out of the stream and held it in your hands, maybe put it in an aquarium. Okay. Now, if someone came along and said, "Oh, come on, you should set that salmon free." Okay? Set that salmon free. Okay? What would happen if that person took that salmon, put it back in the stream? It would continue to swim upstream to its death, to mate and die, you see? So it's not as though once we're free, it means I can do whatever I want. You see? Or if you go to a spiritual teacher so that you can be free, it doesn't mean that you're going to be put into a place where you can do whatever you want. It means that you have an opportunity to fall down onto the unfoldment of nature, the powerfully intelligent unfoldment of nature. In which case there is no authority per se. At the same time, what there is this, there's a true demand for this kind of highly precise birthing, a birthing of action that comes from the heart of the universe, not from the ideas that I may have about what I think I can do now that I'm free.